pouring with rain outside, so probably the perfect video to film now. And because my kids are also at kindy and daycare today, what my kids are getting for Christmas. I filmed this last year and I had so many people view it. Not from a, this is what my kids are getting. It's more a, this is realistic of what my kids are getting. We set a budget every year. In my budget planner coming out in February, totally free, there's actually a section where you can save a certain amount every week. So when it comes to Christmases or birthdays or events that you celebrate and tend to spend more money, you've got the money sitting there ready to go. A couple of things before I start. Parents or people who are buying devices that are electronics, go buy batteries. Check out the batteries you need and go buy batteries. Do you need wrapping paper? Do you need sticky tape? If you do, add them to your list now before this video gets going, because the last thing you need to be doing is wrapping on Christmas Eve and realizing that you need batteries. We've done it before. The other thing I want to do, and I'll show you with some of the pieces as I go through, we wrap the presents for our kids, and my parents used to do this when I was little, to be more effective on the day of opening. So what I mean by that, can I try and show you something? Can I show you an item? This is what we're going to do. So our kids, I've got my kids' presents behind here. I'm going to go through all of my daughters and then all of my sons. But for example, I might as well start now. The kids are getting scooters for Christmas. I am going to open this scooter up, build it, have it sitting there with a bow on front. So instead of Christmas morning, when all you want to do at 5 AM, because that's when my kids wake up, is to sit down and have a coffee. No, 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 no. You will be building this. Or if you've got dolls, my kids don't, actually my son's getting this year, things like this here. I actually go through and take out all this plastic packaging. So when my son opens it, it's got like cable ties in here. So when my son opens it, I'm not spending 20 minutes undoing the packaging. It can sit in there, maybe there's like one or two things holding it down, so when he opens it he can actually play with it, and I'm not getting out screwdrivers and nuts and bolts and pulling things apart. So they're my tips before we get going. But let's start with Little Miss. Now my kids don't get a lot for Christmas. I try and keep it more practical for things that we are going to use throughout the year. I try really hard to get things to get us more outdoors or education, like books and puzzles and that sort of thing. I'm not gonna lie, I have extra things sitting down here that they're probably not gonna get for Christmas, and I'm gonna save them for later, birthdays and that sort of thing. I bought them mainly because a lot of the things like were on sale, like clearance, and I mean every kid needs undies, every kid needs socks, but what they've got at the moment I think is more than suffice for their Christmas presents. There are some things that my son didn't get for his birthday because he just got overwhelmed with beautiful presents from family and friends. We just pared it back a little bit, so I can hang on to certain little gadget things that I bought for when they're really well behaved. When he does a milestone at school or something, I've got like a little supply of stuff here. So I'll show you the stuff that they're not getting. Keep in mind, I started Christmas shopping probably back in August. So some of the stuff here you will not find in the shops, but it's an idea and it might help you next year to start going on sale. So I'm going to start, the kids are getting a scooter. Little Miss is getting this one here. I got it from Kmart. Now, I don't know if you can see the clearance price tag on there. I got this for $20. It was $120. Went randomly into a different Target one day and they had a reduced down section on a bunch of their sporting things, and it had an extra 50% off. So this was already reduced down twice. This was the only one left. The only one left. Let's hope all the pieces are there when I build it. But it was reduced down, and then it was, yeah, the $20 was the extra 50% off. So originally $120 and I got it for $20. Couldn't really say no to that. It's perfect for her height and her size. The wheels glow in the dark, and my kids have been asking for a scooter since last summer. They saw kids riding around with scooters and like, look, we're just kind of like mastering the bikes. We'll work towards the scooters. That's going to get built with a bow on the front so she can ride it straight away. We've already got helmets. I'm hoping we don't need to buy like shin pads and that sort of thing, but each kid's gonna get a scooter. I'll show you Little Man because he's got some different things. I do keep the kids' Christmas presents even, so Little Miss will open up something like this here. Little Man will open up something different but similar. Little Miss has been obsessed with having like her own cafe. If you watch my vlog, she plays outside in her cafe that we've made up for her. Absolutely loves it. And I saw this ages ago at Kmart. It's a beautiful little tea set. So I grabbed that for her. I can't remember the price and I don't know if they have it anymore. But in the house that we're renovating, I thought that would look really cute either in her bedroom to play, or we're going to have a massive deck upstairs off of the like little kids play lounge room. We've kind of got two, well, we don't kind of, we have two lounge rooms where we are renovating, and I thought that'd be great like in the playroom or on the deck off of the playroom. It's all undercover so nothing will get wet. This is our 4th packet of this style. This one here is the wooden hairdresser set. We've got a doctor's kit, we've got a dentist kit, and we've got a beauty kit. I have seen a vet one. They're from Kmart. They're wooden little kits with a beautiful little canvas kind of zipped bag. My kids love them. There is a vet one, but I'm petrified my children will chase after our pets and try and like put the cone around them and that sort of thing. So I thought I'd grab that one for her. She loves it. She is going to be running solo with me next year for 3 days a week. She'll go into daycare 2 days, and then the other 3 days it's just her and I because my son starts prep next year. So something like that there. She would actually entertain herself with for ages. I'm going to open the packaging up because inside here is covered in plastic and paper and it's all wrapped up. I want to undo it all so when she sees it on Christmas morning, unzips it, she can play hairdressers straight away. She can brush my hair while I'm having my coffee. See, think ahead. If you don't know what Bluey is and you're a parent, you need to get onto it. I managed to track down 2 more books that my kids don't have. We have this size in the collection. I think we've got 5 or 6 of them now, and they brought out 2 that we don't have. So Little Miss pretends to be Bingo, so she's getting the Bingo book. Again, I got these ages ago. I don't know if they have them anymore in stock, but I am constantly thinking months ahead for my kids. Again, socks, my daughter's born going into winter, perfect birthday present. She's not getting that for Christmas. Umbrellas, I found these ages ago and I thought they'd be really handy next year for school runs. They do have raincoats, but I thought with backpacks and that sort of thing, an umbrella each. So this is a Frozen one. I did get this from Target. This one here actually says it was $15. I still got the price tag on it. So they are the plasticky kind of ones. But they're absolutely, I know it's bad luck to open an umbrella inside, whatever. Nice little kid ones that they can hold, so they can put their raincoats on and they can also wear their umbrellas. Again, a practical gift. My daughter is obsessed with Frozen, so that'll be a massive win for her. Swimmers. It is summer and Christmas for us. I always get the kids a set of swimmers. I got these ones from, it was either Target, I'm pretty sure it was Target I got it from, and they were $25. Not the cheapest swimmers I can get, but she is obsessed with Frozen, and if it was a day-to-day kind of thing, I'd be like, look, we'll just get you some butterfly ones, but it is Christmas, and I thought I would go all out and get her these ones here. She's obsessed with Elsa more so than Anna. Her other bestie is Anna, so she likes to be Elsa, which just works out perfectly fine. So a nice little swimsuit for her for Christmas, which is great because my kids are obsessed, absolutely obsessed with swimming, and I love it. I picked up these gum boots. Now these weren't meant to be a Christmas present. They may get them sooner because their gum boots do not fit them, and it is pouring outside with rain. If you're in Australia, you'll know that we're going through a La Nina, is it? Weather pattern where it's just rain, 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 rain. So she may need these sooner, but I got these for half price. These were from Kmart. They were originally $20. I got them down to $10. So when I saw them, I'm like, grab those. So she's got some gum boots there. They may not make it to Christmas. Christmas is still another 3 weeks away. She may get these sooner, and if they do, then you know, that's just what it is, and that's okay. And then the other thing, my kids have electric toothbrushes now, but they're getting a little bit tired. My kids had teeth. My son had teeth at 3 months, so we've been cleaning teeth for a really long time, and we've gotten onto electric toothbrushes about 2 years ago, but I thought I would update them, and I went into Kohl's and they had this one here. This is a Barbie one, just an electric toothbrush. I don't think this one sings anything. No, it just uses a battery and on and off. So I thought it was a bit more of an upgrade than her boring blue one or boring yellow electric one that she's gotten there. It wasn't overly expensive. It may have been on sale, I do not know, but I mean, a toothbrush, very practical. The last thing that the kids are gonna get, little miss is getting, we actually got them these here. They're like a towable bodyboard. They're quite large, like my daughter could lay on that and probably like lay on it and not be on the water. I got this from Kmart ages ago. It took me so long to track down 2 of these because they were extremely popular. Now these ones here were a bit more expensive. There was a cheaper one, I think, for like $12. And when I mean these ones are more expensive, I think these are $25 each. But the reason I got these ones here, it comes with a rope and 2 handles on the front, so the kids can actually like lay on it and hold the handles, and we can pull them through the water. And believe it or not, our dog will probably sit on this too, and we will be using and going into the water a lot more when we end up moving. And over Christmas, over summer, we've got pools. Our neighbor has a pool, my uncle has a pool, we're house sitting and it has a pool over the New Year's, Christmas period, whatever it is. So I got those for the kids, and I think they're gonna absolutely love them. So that is all my daughter is getting. For some of you, you might think that is a lot, I'm jealous, and some of you might think, oh gee, we've got bigger and better presents. It's not about more is better or more expensive. That is what I've gotten for my daughter, and I am really happy with what I've purchased. I could go out and buy a ton more stuff, but I don't want to. I don't want to give them that many things at Christmas. We have learned over the years they will pick 1 or 2 top gifts they absolutely love, and they will play and play and play with it, and the others will kind of get forgotten. Hence why something like this here isn't a toy, but she's going to wear that when we go swimming. This is definitely going to come in handy. We're going to read that book, most likely Christmas night. And then most of the stuff is quite practical for her. She's probably going to end up playing with this a lot, and the scooters are going to get a really good workout. Now let me show you what my son's got. Very similar items. I'll see if I can do it in the same way. So again, he has a scooter, which we will take out of the box and set up. Now if I can find the price tag on this one, I got this one from Target on clearance for $59. This was over $200, so this actually was on clearance 3 times. So I can see the stickers that are sitting on there. So it went down to 120, 79, and then 59. So that was a really good buy. They had a few of those left in stock. I don't know if the brand's good, but from what I was looking and the reviews and the weight and what my son was asking for, it really ticked the box. So that is what he is going to get. We're going to pull it all apart and build it. So Christmas morning, he wakes up, he's got the bow, he can pull it off, helmet's on, and we can go for a scooter ride in the morning, or we're going to go see family in the afternoon. We can take it down there and they can have a bit of play. I can't remember what was next on my list with my daughter. It might have been the swimmers. So little man has very similar. He is going to get some little swim bottoms and some board shorts. These are Spider-Man ones. I got these from Kmart. They were $14. The little swim bottoms were just plain. They were $5, and he'll use those for swimming at school next year. And then a rashie. We always buy the kids long sleeve rashie, so he can use that for swimming at school next year. And who doesn't, I mean, he's obsessed with Spider-Man, and you're going to see more in a minute from it. I've still got the tag for this one here, so that one was $14 as well. Little Spider-Man suit there. He got an umbrella. He got a Spider-Man umbrella. He's obsessed with Spider-Man, so I thought it'd be great for him walking to schools, even with the raincoat on, still have an umbrella, and that was $15 for him. He also got a book. He got a book that we haven't seen of Bluey's before called Charades. So that's another one that can get added to our collection. I think these are $10 a book, and we usually get them from Target or Kmart. I haven't seen them sold in other bookstores, but my kids are obsessed with Bluey, so they're gonna love reading those books. Again, each kid has gotten a book. Little man is obsessed with PJ Masks. I found this randomly on clearance on a shelf at Kmart months and months ago. The last one sitting there in a random spot, so I'd done like a price check thing on it, and it was on clearance, so I just grabbed it, which is good because if you saw an Instagram post or an Instagram story I put up the other week. It was my son's birthday party and it was PJ Masks. So he still loves them, so he can just play with that set till his heart content. I am going to cut off some of these tags that is holding it all in, take off some of this plastic, so when he opens it, he can just play straight away. I think kids enjoy opening things more than sometimes what they actually get. It's just the fun of opening and opening and opening more and more things. The next thing my son is getting, I'm going to regret doing this because it's a change color car, which means you put it in hot water and then cold water and hot water and cold water. And if you're a mum that has a child that does that, you will understand that the hot water goes warm and the cold water goes warm, and it can be a bit of a mess. But he's getting this here, which is a Hot Wheels. I got this from Kmart quite a few months ago because the change color sort of stuff in Hot Wheels does sell out quite quickly. So I saw it, ran back and got it. I mean, it's water fun. It's got summer written all over it. It's got a headache written all over it for me too, I'm not gonna lie. But that is his treat there for Christmas. He's going to absolutely love that and probably play with that the most. Same for little man. I managed to find, he has a big foot. He's a 13 in his shoes, and I managed to find one pair Spider-Man at Kmart, again down half price to $10. I got these a while ago. There were actually some bluey ones I wanted to get that were full price, and I couldn't get them because I didn't have a 13. 13s are such a hard size to get because I think they get like 1 or 2, and then when they sell out, that's it, because the next size up is like more of a young child, not like the toddler sort of sizings anymore. He's got a really large foot, so I'm so glad I got those. Again, may not make it to Christmas, he may wear them sooner. And then for him, the toothbrush, I managed to find a Batman one for him, so he's really gonna like having that Batman toothbrush, exactly the same as the other one. And then lastly for my son, again, another one of the boards, but I've got it in a different color. I think this was the hard color to track down. I think I went to 4 Kmarts, and when you do an online order, they just say they pick it random, and I didn't want the kids having the same color boards. If you've got multiple children, you know it can cause arguments. But again, the same kind of thing. It's got the rope that we can attach to it, and the kids can hold on and we can pull them along. The dog can sit on it with them. We were almost tempted. Underneath actually like a, what do you call it? So the top's like a very dense foam, but underneath is almost like, not fiberglass. Maybe it is fiberglass, maybe it's just like a plastic, but a really good sturdy board. I was actually quite impressed. We used to go to the beach and swim a lot when we were children, and I was very impressed with the quality and the price tags on those there. I did look at some at Rebel and I thought they were just as good, and they were half price from Kmart, but I don't know if you can get them anymore. So as you can see, the kids have got a lot of functional sort of toys coming their way for Christmas. I'm going to show you some of the things I have purchased over the months, but I'm not going to give to the kids. But it's okay because I have a birthday sort of early mid-year for one, so some of the stuff will get used here. But here are some other ideas, maybe if they still sell them in stock. My kids were actually really obsessed with Mario, and they still are, so they've got these here. I just managed to find a couple of the cars they haven't had before. I never played the Mario Kart game when I was little, but my kids have just seen it on YouTube and they're like, wow, Mario Kart, and it's back in vogue now. If they don't get the gum boots, I might give them one each. This one's like a Cat Peach and Donkey Kong. Doesn't mean much to me, but maybe they'll get a car each. I did buy some sunnies for little man. He was obsessed with sunnies, and one of his got a scratch on them. He's got another pair that are fine though. I got baskets for little miss for her cafe, but she won't get those. It'll be in another time. I managed to get a bunch of socks and undies on clearance. I think they were at Kmart. No, Target. Got these from Target. So they were half price, down to $6 for the bluey ones. And then I managed to get socks. They were down to $5, and I think they were down to $5 as well. She loves Anna and Elsa, and it's got a Olaf one, which is super cute on the back. And then these Moana ones were down to $5 as well, and she absolutely loves Moana, so they may become a birthday present for her. I managed to pick up this book here, actually before I do the book, a little girly nail set, 'cause my daughter loves painting her nails. So worst case, she could get them and little man could get those if we don't do the gum boots and that sort of thing. Or if we're having like a super duper, they're doing really well one week, maybe that can be a treat for them, who knows. But I found this book and I can't give it to them because I've only got the one, and it's like a Where's Wally but Where's Bluey, and it's really cool. Like you gotta find all of these here on the page, and I thought it'd be a really good thing for the kids to keep them occupied for a while. But I've only got one, and I need to find something else to give to them, so that might become like a family maybe gift or a family thing, or just something I introduce at some point. But that book can sit in my cupboard for 6 to 12 months. It will not be an issue at all. I did grab Little Miss this here, which is probably going to end up being a birthday present for her. I ended up buying a Bluey one of these, so it's a jigsaw puzzle, and this one here's got five different puzzles. So it's the same as the Bluey one. It comes in like a wooden box. This slides out, and it's got sections where the puzzles go inside, and they can build it on the sliding, like the lid tray. And I managed to find an Anna Elsa Frozen one. This was from Kmart. And I grabbed it. It was in the game section, so I'm gonna hang on to that because I think birthday might be really good for her. Now, we did have one of these, and the kids accidentally snapped it, so I went out and grabbed another one. This was ages ago, like ages ago, and I haven't seen them back in stores yet. Maybe they have more coming, but it's like a really cheap version of Connect 4, and I think I got this for like $5 or $6. It was a really good price point. So I grabbed one of those, so that might become like a family gift that we can all play Connect 4 together, sort of thing. That stuff I just showed you there are things that I've been collecting over the months. They've been on sale. It seemed too good to say no to it, and we could afford it, so I grabbed them, and they can just sit in like the storage, hidden in a mat under the bed, under the mattress, in suitcases, above the wardrobe, and that sort of thing. But that is what my kids are getting for Christmas. I try and keep it very realistic, and I try not to spend too much, because my kids do have grandparents, and they do have great grandparents, and they do buy them things, and they've got aunties and uncles and cousins and other family members and friends, and it can get a very overwhelming time of year for them. And then I find we've just got stuff everywhere, and we are moving into a home that will be better designed and suited for us, but you've still only got so much room, and the kids can only have so many things before it gets a bit too overwhelming for them. So I do message the grandparents, and I give them a heads up around October, and I give them the kids' sizes, and I say these are the current things that they are really into, and I'll give them 2 topics each. So I think this year I said it was Bluey. The kids were both into Bluey, and then Little Miss was into Frozen, and Little Man was into like Spider-Man's, and is it Marvel? I don't really know, but into those kind of themes there. They would love to get some clothes. They are getting 1 pair of swimmers, but we swim a lot, so I'm not telling them what to buy, but I kind of help them around what you could get for them. My little daughter loves to do drawing. Little Man loves puzzles and building things, so it kind of helps them on what to get, but I'm not telling them. So if they want to get something totally different, that is up to them, but I have tried to help guide them in some way. I am stinking hot up here, so I keep moving my hair. I haven't put the aircon on, and it's getting quite muggy. That is what my kids are getting for Christmas. I hope that either reconfirms for you that what maybe you have purchased is being on point. Maybe that'll give you some ideas what you want to get for your kids for Christmas. Husband and I don't do like an exchange at Christmas. If there's something we want, we just purchase. I really want an Apple Watch. I've talked about it before, and I found a couple on Marketplace. I'm hoping one will come through for me soon. And my husband, sorry guys, my camera just got full. I had to delete some old data. So yeah, we both want to get an Apple Watch. As soon as we see one that we like, we don't want to buy brand new. It will be a second-hand one, because I think we're saving like $400 or $500 per watch by buying one that's like 2 series older, and that will be our Christmas present. If we find it tomorrow, we'll take it tomorrow. If we find it on the 3rd of January, then we find it on the 3rd of January. I find this time of year it's great to buy things on Marketplace, because people are like decluttering like I have been doing, or they get a Christmas present and then they sell the older version of something that they've got. So we're hoping we can pick up some bargains, because I just don't want to spend that much money. We can, but I just don't want to. I want to put it towards other things, towards the house renos at the moment, which I will be giving an update on very soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a long one, and we'll talk soon. Bye.